For many seniors, nursing homes may seem frightening or overwhelming, or they just might not be the right option in general.
McGregor PACE gives support and peace of mind to seniors and those caring for them. That's an important part here, so they can remain in their own community, maybe even in their own homes. To tell you more about it, Cindy Cohen and Elizabeth Miller are joining us right now live on Lakeside. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for having us.
So appreciated. All right, let's dive right in here. Let's talk about PACE, because I think it's an acronym, isn't it?
It is. It stands for, Program for the All-Inclusive Care of the Elderly.
Okay, very good. McGregor PACE. Now, there are how many locations?
We have 3 locations.
Okay.
Old Brooklyn, Central by 79th, and Quincy, and Warrensville Heights.
What makes PACE so different than anybody else?
We're looking at some of the locations right there.
So PACE is a program where we provide wraparound services with the focus of keeping folks in the community in a setting of their choice. So we do that by providing adult day centers, which some of our participants come and spend 5 days a week, some spend 1 day a week. We don't provide residential care, but folks come and go. We provide programming while people are at our centers, so we have musicians come in, we have outings to restaurants and museums. While they're at our centers, they also get their medical care. We have clinics, so that's my job, is to provide a range of wellness services and health maintenance and improvement. We also have dietitians, social workers, speech, language, therapy, as well as physical and occupational therapy, and a meal program as well.
It's quite a menu.
It really, I mean, no, that's a ton. So who is there a perfect candidate? Who should consider PACE?
So those that should consider PACE and who would be eligible PACE are those seniors in the community who are 55 years and older, those that can live safely within the community, those that reside in Cuyahoga County, and those who meet nursing home level of care criteria. And basically what that means is that they need assistance with some of their care needs, which may include bathing, dressing, toileting, and those types of things. Other things would be like light housekeeping, meal preparation.
You know, ladies, I think what happens is that we think we can handle this. We think that, you know what, I am going to be there for this person in my life, and the needs become greater and greater as time goes on, and then all of a sudden we're out of our realm. And I know caregivers, I know this firsthand, that we become so afraid of.
It's like you feel guilty.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
like
and that
we're supposed to do
like
this
we're
as
quitting.
children, or
And you know what?
We really try to meet them where they are.
Right.
I mean, along the spectrum and the lifespan. So we do provide respite care services for families. Caregiver burnout is real.
It's huge.
And I think families. Right.
Topic right there in itself, the burnout that must occur.
They say that the level of depression that caregivers go through is through the roof, because they can't even really quantify it, because the caregivers are only thinking of the other person, and they're letting themselves go down. And you know what? The PACE is a wonderful opportunity for caregivers to get a break. They can get a break, and they can recharge their own batteries.
Take care of you.
Right.
Because if you're not good, you know, the old, what mom and dad always tell you.
Right.
Nobody's good.
And they're very committed to keeping their loved ones in the community. And one of the things we try to work with when we are working with families is that to maintain someone in the community, we need to take care of the caregiver. So what can we do to make this successful for a family in a safe way that's sustainable?
Someone watching right now, watching Channel 3 right now, talk directly to them that they didn't think that they were going to be in this realm, and here they are. And what's that first step they have to make? What do they do?
Goodness, it's often harder than people expect it to be. You know, if you were interested in obtaining our services, you could call us, and we could walk you through what some of the options are. And we are very fortunate in Cuyahoga County that there are many support options, but we would love to be able to help people with our organization for the right people, the right candidates for us.
And you can find that out.
Yeah, for sure. And having worked with so many people, I'm sure that you can attest that there's a peace of mind that ends up happening.
It's enormous. Just knowing there's someone at the other end of the phone. My phone rings all day long from families with questions about medicine, or should we do this, or do I worry about this rash? And that's one thing that's really nice about PACE is that there's no typically waiting 2 weeks to get to see your provider. We see people the same day. We can see people multiple times a week. We also provide the transportation in to see us. And for folks that really cannot leave the home, I will go out and see them. So we can try to deal with things very efficiently in a way that we have a lot of leeway to help manage our participants and their families that other agencies just don't necessarily have the flexibility.
I would imagine so many people say, why didn't we go to you earlier?
Why didn't we do this
Yeah,
beforehand?
right.
The biggest thing is just they don't know. They
Right.
don't know, and this is a great opportunity for us to get our name out there and just let them know that we do have these services that can really
Awesome.
assist them.
And 3 locations too. Awesome. For more information, give them a call. Please don't wait any longer. 216-791-3580. McGregorPace.org is the website. Cindy, Elizabeth, thank you both so much for what you
You're very
do.
welcome.
Thank you.
We so appreciate it.
More Live on Lakeside is next.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by McGregor Pace.